Hey guys, Comic Fan here. Now, for anyone who's been living under a rock, Sonic games have a lot of what is known as returning levels. Returning levels, as the name implies, are levels that were in previous games and have returned into a more recent title. Now, a lot of people have issues with this, in particular Green Hill Zone returning a lot. My opinions? I could really care less. To me, what matters is the level fun, and is it well presented. A level can be as original as it wants, but if it isn't fun, it isn't fun. A good example of this is Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2. Yes, it's original, doesn't mean it's fun. A lot of the gimmicks are very annoying, and just aren't very well set up. Now, the level does return in Sonic Forces, but it's a lot more enjoyable. Yes, it is technically a returning stage, but it's still fun. The only levels people really seem to have an issue with is Chemical Plant and the granddaddy of all returning stages, Green Hill Zone. Honestly, I could care less if they return or not. If they return, great. As long as they're fun, I'll still enjoy it. Plus, I honestly think Sonic Forces portrayed them best when it comes to returning. Yes, I just said that Forces did something really good. You can say I'm Sonic Forces Defense Squad, and to that I'll say, you're absolutely right. Now, the reason I say Forces did it best is because it did something that all the other games where these levels return didn't really do. It changed the aesthetic. Yes, Green Hill and Chemical Plant have returned a ton of times before Forces, but not all that much changed. On Forces, they actually changed up the aesthetic of the level. Sure, you still know it's Green Hill and Chemical Plant, but Chemical Plant is now frozen over. It seems more like a military base more than a chemical plant. It gives up a very warlike vibe. In Green Hill, you literally go into a weapons factory. I literally had to remind myself I was playing Green Hill Zone, and I love it. The fact it isn't in your face all the time. Now, there are some levels where it is very in your face, but the thing is, a lot of Sonic games are like that. Even the games where they don't directly use Green Hill and Chemical Plant, it's very in your face that the level's based on them. But even when they don't change the aesthetic, I think the levels can still be fun. But the levels aren't the only things people have issues returning. Boss fights also return, the most infamous of which is the Wrecking Ball boss. Now, admittedly, this one is very much overused. But again, as long as it's fun, I think it is a welcome addition. And I'm about to go Sonic Forces Defense Squad again, but I really liked when it returned in Sonic Forces. For the key reason of, it's a joke. It's literally the easiest part of the boss. They make you think you're just going to be fighting that, and then right as it starts exploding, he unleashes the Egg Dragoon, which is the real boss fight. Or how about the Death Egg Robot in Sonic Mania? It was played up as somewhat of a joke, seeing how you're able to effortlessly take down a boss that was really, really difficult if you didn't know what you're doing in Sonic 2. But at the same time, it tells you that things are different this time around. Eggman pulls out one of his most infamous weapons right at the get-go. Now, there are some bad examples of returning levels. I will admit that sometimes it does feel like Green Hill does overstay its welcome. But the thing is, there's a reason that it always returns. Because it, love it or hate it, is the most important Sonic level ever. It was the one that started it all. The one that gave you the impression of what Sonic is. It's a staple. And love it or hate it, it's here to stay. So I think we should just kick back, take a deep breath, and just accept it for now. And plus, it's not like there's only returning levels. In a lot of the games, there are whole new locations. So I don't think returning levels is that big of an issue. But hey, feel free to tell me how wrong I am. Have a good day.